find it difficult to explain hunting to people that haven't done it before. I think there's definitely part of it that if you don't grow up with it, if it's not in your blood, in your family, I think it is difficult, although I've witnessed many people that weren't brought up with it that have taken to it and enjoy it and love it. It's a whole lot of it, especially as you get older, is about being out in the wilderness, in the bush, walking, observing, listening, using all your senses, and just enjoying the fresh air and nature. I would say, for the most part, hunters, certainly myself, I have, I believe, a greater appreciation for the animals that we hunt than a whole lot of people that don't hunt. As far as the environmental aspect of hunting, I guess the biggest thing that people would be concerned about is that you're going to deplete the stock of that particular wild animal. I think in my lifetime I've been fortunate enough to see an increase in the population of deer. I don't know about moose at Prince George. I think it's probably depleted some, but I'm not so sure it's to do with hunting. I think if you look at logging in that area, it's played a huge role. There's not the area for the moose, although hopeful that it will come back. But as far as Loon Lake, we see more deer and we have more success today than we did when I was growing up. The fact that I was 23, 24 years old before I shot my first deer, and both of my sons had shot their first deer by the time they were 17, 18 years old. I think that alone shows that things have got better instead of worse. It's just always been a good experience and a way to enjoy the outdoors. If you really look at our track record of success, it hasn't necessarily always been that great. So it's obvious to me we do it for other reasons other than just bringing game home. We just enjoy being out there and being together. But a certain amount of the enjoyment is the social aspect and the tradition of it, to think that we're walking down some of the same trails that my grandfather did 70 years ago. There's something about that. I'm not sure you can put your finger on it other than just being able to tell people that story, but there's more to it than that, I think. Obviously he enjoyed it, and my dad certainly did and still does into his 80s, and yeah, I enjoyed it enough to at least give my sons that same option to find out whether they enjoyed it. And I could see from miles, miles, miles. And I could see from miles, miles.